welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. Today we are getting into a collective message, and there's a lot going on, a lot of happy, good things going on tapping in today. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. I also offer manifestation candles, custom spell work, all sorts of stuff on there. But yeah, let's get into this collective message. So first of all, there's so much romance energy coming up. But there's also this coming into yourself, like true, it's almost more than an embodiment because it just feels like pure attraction. Let's start there. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Magician. That is mind, body, and soul, like alignment, but even more than alignment, like rewards energy. The Magician is like you are creating spiritually, you are calm, you're at peace, you're in a good space. The Sun is like in your 3D world where you're dealing with other people. People are gaining respect for you and you are working up the ranks. This could be a promotion. This could be starting your own business and finally making enough money to support yourself like consistently. This could mean a breakthrough, an interview, an opportunity. If you've been trying to break into an industry or, do something with your creative gifts, this could be, Sun card is just victory. So that's just like whatever your personal goals have been or whatever it is that you've been wanting for yourself, it's manifesting. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like, okay, someone has secured a bag. Like you have secured a bag. It feels like a long-term bag. It feels like money that will keep multiplying. You could have found an amazing investment. You could have hired an investor or someone who sorts out your money for you. Ace of Pentacles is kind of like a windfall. Somebody's getting their taxes. Hey, listen, it's good energy. Someone just got that deposit, and listen, the world is worlding. It's like, dang. Was I truly in a low space or did I just not have my coins together? Because you guys are feeling so rejuvenated, and it's directly related to some sort of money that has come in or some sort of windfall. So if you've been waiting for a court case or some money, that money is coming through. Also, like I said, with that Magician, it's like, you're spiritually in alignment. So your magnetism and attraction power is on point, attracting, random luck and opportunities to you. And the Sun card is like a breakthrough, a victory in whatever it is that, you've been personally working on. So, oh my goodness, like you guys are in a really good space just on a personal level, like not even talking about anyone else. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what's going on in love, because someone is trying to get you pregnant or you trying to get someone else pregnant. Someone is trying to start a family with you. Someone is really feeling like you're the one, and let's get on this baby making game like right away. We have time for a change. Baby bump and commitment. So there's a lot of Jupiter expansion energy, a lot of fourth house energy, a lot of Venus energy. Okay. There may be a transit happening in your chart right now where it's like you are where you are, I don't even know. Like I don't read charts that in depth where I don't feel like I would be able to predict a pregnancy at this point with how I can read astrology charts. So I don't know exactly what transit that would be looking like, but the energy I can tap into. Okay. And the energy around you is so potent, and someone is really obsessed with you, really convinced that you are the person for them. And it looks like you guys are starting a family. And there's a commitment there, of course, as well. So you guys are like, starting a family. Are you talking fur babies? Like, if you don't want to have kids or starting a family, I'm still young. I'm not sure I'm ready for all that. So I feel like communication is going to be very important. But you guys are taking things a step further with someone. We have the engagement card. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So again, transitory talk, transitory energy where it's like, okay, this may have something to do with a transit that's happening right now, making this more likely or plausible for you. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment in general, from a perspective of spirit saying like, listen, this is what we're on right now. Like, you're expanding, like I said, Jupiter energy, fourth house energy, Venus energy. It really feels like a new phase in your life is starting. It really feels like you're starting a family as well for a lot of you, or expanding. And this could be you getting with your partner and then you guys getting a dog, or, you know, getting a pet, or having like a baby together, in the sense that you're first time homeowners or home buyers and you're buying a home together. Or going into some sort of like mission together where it's like, okay, we finally have the security of like a really close relationship. We're vibing, everything is right. So we're walking into a space of, okay, we have the security of this relationship, but we're also going deeper into ourselves. I'm seeing a home, and spirit is making it clear that there's two separate wings of the home, and both partners have their own wing in the home. So for some of you, when you have this tight relationship, spirit is saying this person understands that you need space. And you may not admit at this point in your journey that you need that much space, or you need to feel that much autonomy over yourself, because a lot of people get in relationships and they give themselves to their partner, but it's not sustainable for a lot of people, because you can't really do that. Your body is conscious and you are a whole being who's been through all these experiences. So even though you may want to dedicate yourself, you know, to someone, you start, you know, giving too much of yourself. Next thing you know, like, you start having bad luck, your pH balance is all off, spiritual freaky things are happening. You're starting to feel low energy. You're feeling like something is being taken from you, but you know you're giving it. Yeah, that's because, you know, you can say like you're mine all you want, but spiritually, everybody can't dedicate themselves to someone. It's just, so anyways, that's like a whole other conversation. But for someone, I am picking up that you're living in two separate wings in a home with spirit is saying your forever person or your partner. And you have a joint bedroom like in the middle, but you have two separate wings. Like, you have a space where you can be creative, do your own thing, just kind of like be ugly if you want, like whatever, like, you know, oh my God. And that's the thing, like relationships, oh, it's like, yes, they're great, but also to constantly feel like you're being observed by another person eventually leads to constantly feeling like you have to perform, or if you're not performing because you're low energy, or you know that it's wrong, or you have, you know, too much going on in your life, then you start to feel like you're just not enough, and you start feeling bad about that, because it's like, I know what they're looking for, but I'm not giving that, you know, regardless of the reason, and it just turns into a mess. I see this relationship being really expansive for you and very unique and different, and it's like, what goes on in your house is your business. Okay, Spirit is saying we have the love yourself first card. So Spirit is saying like this is good for you, and this person has the emotional maturity, and you guys are just on the same wavelength. So they can see where you would need that, and they're supporting you in what it is that you want. And it's not even just like, oh, you need that, and they're on a totally separate page. It's like, it just makes sense. So a very unique relationship indeed. We have make the effort, and it is safe for you to love. So Spirit is really wanting you to lean into this connection. Even though you have other things popping off in your life, Spirit is saying this is like the person that will really be down for you throughout your entire journey. This is a connection that I put in your life for a reason. It is safe for you to love this person. So Spirit wants you to lean in. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then make the effort says, great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So Spirit is trying to get you to get out of your comfort zone. Even if you said you would never give yourself like this to someone. Again, this is a safe space, and you have better boundaries and understanding now. So you can maintain a relationship and give more than maybe what you were willing to give 6 months ago, a year ago. You're past that space. You can give more than, you know, you would have been able to give at that point, but less than maybe what you gave in the past that ended you, you know, in a place you didn't want to be or hurt you. So again, attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Spirit is saying lean in, but also like I'm telling you, your magnetism is like really popping off. Spirit, can you tell me more about these collective achievements? What blessings are coming into our lives at this time? Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Nice. 2 of Cups, you guys. Like, listen, the bag and your romantic partner. Some of you guys, and this just isn't going to be a reading for everyone. Oh, I'm such a hater right now because I just know, like, you. Okay, anyways. I just know that this probably does not apply to me. I'm so jealous, but literally, like, you're getting everything at once. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair, Spirit. Like, where is mine? No, because Spirit, I'm telling you, like, what's going on? Like, you're playing in my face. You got me reading for these people, and they're getting 10 of Pentacles into a cup. Like, where's mine? I'm gonna have a talk with Spirit later because Spirit is playing in my face, having me read on this delicious energy for y'all. But I just had a moment like, you wish that was you, huh? But yeah, you guys, what I really see happening here. Oh, what I was gonna say, like, I see some of you guys like getting out of here. What I mean by that is, like, some of y'all are about to be off the grid. Like, it's going to take 3 to 6 months. And you are like, it's like before your priorities may have been, it's a new version of you emerging. Before your priorities may have been like, you know, friendships, connecting with people, being out and about, being in the mix, making a name for yourself. And once you're getting your person and you're getting your queen, you're like, I don't need none of that. Like, I feel like you're the kind of person who's always working on multiple things, so that it's kind of like you're subconsciously preparing for, you know, not the worst, but you're setting yourself up for success. So there's always things that you put on your priority list as important so that you could grow, you know, to your fullest potential. So you may have prioritized maintaining friendships, even if it was like out of your comfort zone. You may have prioritized learning certain things or accomplishing certain things or having different skills so that you can, you know, navigate this world by yourself. But like, once you have your person, you guys are like, your priorities like literally change. And I ain't even gonna hold you, like, your friends are probably gonna hit you up like, yo, you really switched up on us. Like, we don't see you anymore. It's like, you don't even care about us. And it's not, I feel like most people get it. But I also feel like, well, Spirit is saying, let's keep it a stack. King of Cups in reverse and the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. It's not your responsibility to make sure everybody is okay with what you're doing. So Spirit is saying this is kind of written in stone, like the Hangman. This is what it's meant for you to do. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit doesn't want you to be indecisive about this. Like, Spirit is like, you already struggle enough with indecision or confusion, not feeling like enough or whatever. Spirit does not want you to, you know, worry about that. Spirit doesn't want you to base what you do and how you move on what mattered to you before. Like, time is of the essence. All we got is the present. And Spirit is like, listen, this is just the way the cookie crumbled for you. And trust and believe, if the same opportunities like your person, like their person and financial windfall came in for your bestie, they would be the same too. Dipping out like, listen, I know we've been cool and we could still be cool, but you're going to see me way less because I'm happy now. Like, I got my happiness, like, I'm good. And that's the position that I see you guys in, but I don't really see anyone mad at you. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I'm getting over like a really bad cold, literally fighting for my life. Literally. But I'm getting better. I'm like over the cold, but I still am coughing a little bit. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. So I see different offers coming towards you, different offers of making money, different offers of stability, and different paths. You and your person, I keep getting this fixer-upper energy. I keep seeing a couple working on their home, painting the walls, working on different art projects and art that they're going to hang around, working on, I'm seeing someone put up a sound system. And I'm also seeing hosting like a poetry night at your house that's like very specific for like one person, or hosting like little get-togethers I'm seeing. But I was seeing someone put up like a sound system or a speaker system because they like music and they're really into vibes. And that's the thing. Like, I see you guys like just creating your life. And there's going to be different opportunities. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse. It'll feel right. You'll know which ones to accept. But Spirit's more so just kind of letting you know what's happening. Knight of Pentacles is things coming in, but Queen of Swords in reverse is kind of like you're already content with what you have, and you're also not making it your responsibility to accept every responsibility. You're only accepting things that make sense to you and that feel good and that you're passionate about. And that's just kind of where you are. And Spirit is saying like, yeah, it's going to be a little clunky in the beginning, like telling people no or feeling like you're rejecting people, especially if you've had a history with being rejected yourself. It can be very hard to and weird just to be in that position where you're the person doing the rejecting. But Spirit is like, listen, we got to the show got to, you know, go on. Okay. You're stepping into wealth and abundance. You are in your mood. You're feeling really confident about yourself. We have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So everything just gets easy. I'm also seeing specifically someone hates moving. They hate moving physical furniture. And the person you're getting into a relationship with, the person you're moving forward with, this person that wants to start a family with you, they're paying for movers. So you may not have ever had movers, or maybe you've had it once and you're like, yeah, I'll never go back. This person is supporting that. They're supporting how you feel about that, and they're paying for movers. That's a specific message for someone too, because it's like you just hate moving. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell me about romance? We have the Gossip card. Oh, I was just hoping we didn't even have to talk about anything like this, and maybe this is the only card that will come up like this. But your read, this collective message has been on such a streak. Like, wow. We have Gossip and indecent proposals. You guys, people are coming out of the woodwork. You would think you won the lottery and they announced who won by the way people are flocking to you. There's a lot of people talking about you. There's a lot of gossip going on. Everybody wants to be in your business. Everybody wants to know what's the tea. Where are you moving? What are you doing? What are you planning? How are you getting all this money? Why are you happy? Why aren't you people pleasing anymore? Why aren't you coming around as much anymore? Why aren't you initiating conversations as much anymore? Why aren't you popping up? Why aren't you going off? Why aren't you acting erratic? Whatever, like, they're like, I can't believe, like, it's kind of like when a narcissist, not to say you're surrounded by narcissists, but it's kind of like when a narcissist realizes you finally let go and you're truly done and moving on with your life, and they just go batshit, like, and they just blow you up, and, you know, they're calling your phone, showing up at your house, doing the most. People are flocking around you, baby. People are flocking around you, like everybody wants to be your friend. It's weird. But we have the Gossip card, so everybody is talking about you. And then we have indecent proposals. So there is someone who, I feel like two people at least, two different people I'm feeling coming through with some indecent proposal like, hey, let me take you out. Ooh, I'm tapping in. I just saw someone's like text thread and it flashed in and out, but it was something like, I just saw someone saying something like, let me finally take you out, like as if you guys had already talked about them taking you out, or you had been hinting at it or waiting, and they said something like, oh yeah, that would be fun, I'm down, you know, something to indicate that they would be following up on it, and they never followed up, and now all of a sudden they're following up. Funny how that works, isn't it, collective? So just know that I really do feel two people, and Spirit is saying most significant. So your most, like, honestly, your two most significant relationship partners in the past reaching out of nowhere. We have Secret Admirer and Happy Family, long-term relationship at the bottom of the deck. I just love this energy so much. But this is Spirit really coming through to let you know, like, the person who you're entering in a relationship with, to be honest, is someone that you're probably not even aware of at this point. This person is likely aware of you. I wouldn't be surprised if they have been, you know, watching you, checking you out, whatever. But also for some of you, this is talking about your notoriety. You're stepping into some sort of notoriety. People know you and people are wanting to talk to you. And you have different secret admirers on social media. You could be starting a family Instagram or a family channel like on YouTube, TikTok, some sort of social media where people are watching you and they're inspired by you, or you're getting a lot of engagement on that kind of content, something like that. But it just seems like everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to get you out of the house. Everybody wants to know what you have going on. Now that you're actually in a happy, committed relationship where someone is trying to give you a family, where someone is, you know, trying to start a family with you. Wow, we got magnetic and self-love. So Spirit is saying the most important thing to know about this and this, you know, journey and position that you're in is your self-love is what magnetized all this towards you. Oh, wow. I'm seeing Rad Mom on her shirt. I've never noticed that. I've been working with this deck for at least 3, I want to say 4, but at least 3 years. I've had this deck and I don't know why I've never read her shirt. What the hell? I used to use this deck so much on my second channel as well. But that's a specific message for someone. It says, Rad Mom, you're showing yourself self-love even though you've been struggling with doing that, even though you have a kid or people that are dependent on you. This could even mean your siblings for like 2 or 3 of you. You've been taking care of your siblings and family have a lot on your plate, but you're getting your groove back. I'm tapping into a single mom who's getting her groove back and finally loving herself and showing yourself that self-love, not feeling bad about it, knowing that your family, the people who depend on you, your kids or your kid, they get the best version of you when you're feeling your best. And in order to feel your best, you have to take care of yourself. And you taking care of yourself is what's attracting a man, a woman, a partner, a husband, a wife, you know, long-term, whatever. You loving yourself and embracing yourself and setting boundaries even for other people. This is what has caused your magnetism to rise. Whereas, you know, you listen to certain content or you'll hear certain narratives and people will tell you like, oh, if you have kids or baggage, whatever it is for you, whatever you would consider your baggage, just because you have baggage, that means you don't get the best of the best. You got to settle, or you got to da-da-da-da, or it's not going to happen for you. You are putting a middle finger up. Okay, I don't feel you putting a middle finger up, but I'm putting a middle finger up for you because you are putting a middle finger up to anyone who ever told you anything like that. Most of you, just to be real, are gracefully moving into your happiness and your abundance and living your luxury life. That's what most of you are doing, but I'm putting the middle finger up for you. Because you too classy and some of y'all are with child. So you're not doing that. You're working on building your foundation, building your new life, loving your new person, and moving on. Okay, we have a heart and wham bam thank you ma'am. So there may be a sneaky link that reaches out to you or really has a bad reaction to the news of you being in a relationship or you being taken and out of their control. And ultimately with that, I feel like Spirit is just telling you it's better to have a heart for people and to let them say what they need to say, let them feel what they need to feel, and to honestly take the higher road. Spirit is really like, you know, avoid drama as much as you can. Spirit, tell me more about this space the collective is in, what they're moving into, what is happening, how are things unfolding. We have the heart chakra, number 4, and I was getting a lot of 4th house energy in the spread. Spirit saying there's a lot of 4th chakra action happening here. But we have the heart chakra. So there's a heart chakra awakening happening. You guys are being initiated into deeper levels of love, deeper levels of experience. I'm also hearing. Like you've been stimulated before. You've done things that have given you a rush. You've had times where it's like you look on them and you were cracking up or having the time of your life, or you ever think about certain things that have happened in your past and you will like die laughing to this day, like crack up as if it just happened. Or you look back on and you were just like, man, your mind just goes about like a good time that you had or a crazy night. I see you stepping into more crazy nights, but like with your current style now. So if you're bougie, you know, and you pregnant, maybe a crazy night for you looks like going to your rich friend's house, having all the snacks that you could imagine, getting pampered, you know, having a masseuse come over or a private chef cook for you guys. You know, I see you having more good nights, whatever that means for you. Even if you're still, you know, a party animal, whatever, I see you experiencing deeper levels of love and deeper friendships and more of those good times that you've been craving. A heart chakra activation through experience. And it's like other people are opening your heart chakra and they don't even know it, because it's not like people are ministering to you or giving you advice or telling you you're the best thing, telling you you're worthy. It's not like that. It's like you're you ever just have one of those moments where you're at a party or something like that and you just like have this out of body experience where you look at the party and you're like, damn, I love these people, or I like, let me snap a mental picture. I see it's like people aren't even aware of how much they're blessing you just with their presence and their friendship and their genuine caring about you and letting you into their lives. They don't even know what they're doing, but like the younger version of you is screaming right now like, oh my God, I can't believe we got the freaking happy ending. Us? What? Someone is literally looking in the mirror at themselves, having this freaky out of body moment where they're like, damn, like, how did we get here? And I just, your heart is just bursting. It is exploding. And then we have deception and envy, the universe, and spiritual strength. So Spirit is saying, as you're coming full circle, we have the universe card, which would be like the world card in a traditional tarot deck. This is actually technically a non-traditional tarot deck. So we have card number 21 and it would be the world card, and Spirit is saying, yes, you're coming full circle. So you're through all the trials and tribulations, but listen, we have deception and envy. Like with all that gossip that wanted to pop through, Spirit is obviously clearly not trying to have you sit on that and worry about that and allow people and what they're mad about or what they feel like they lost out on to rain on your parade and to ruin your experience. Spirit's like, I won't have any of that, but I do need to make you aware. And I feel like it's just as simple as that, like plant the seed so that you remember that. So when you come into that in the future, you'll remember that moment where Spirit already warned you about this so that you can just move accordingly. Because when you're having fun, it's just like, you know what? When you're really having fun and living your life, it almost makes you want to apologize to people who did you wrong in the past. It's like, you know what? You weren't that bad. Like, I'm sorry, friend. This is like your whole worst enemy. Like, this person did you dirt. It's like, you know what? I'm sorry. We was just young. Like, you know what? I'm not even mad at you. So don't be too jolly, you know, and in your bag to where, you know, you start deviating and, you know, not maintaining those proper boundaries, because certain people still know they don't get to be near you. They don't get to benefit from you. They don't get to cheese in your face. They don't get to get invited. They have to remain where they are. But Spirit does want you to have a heart for those people, even if they're coming in, you know, talking complete nonsense or trying to see what they can gain from you. Spirit is really wanting you to be poised. But we have the spiritual strength card, the universe card. Spirit is saying like world card energy, you're coming full circle. I'm telling you, all this green, like Spirit is talking about a huge heart chakra activation and a lot of money coming in. Someone is about to be completely, like, if you spend all this time on social media, some of you guys are going to be leaving social media. Some of you guys are going to be leaving the country, not talking to certain people that, you know, you've been close to like for years, forever. Like, I see cycles that have been like long ending, and relationships that have been around for a long time ending, because you're walking into your happily ever after. Spirit, any other words of wisdom for our collective message today? Anything else we need to know? We have the perfect storm. Card number 44 at the bottom, it says the courage to step into life. So some of you have been wanting, like I said, like wanting to have a new friend group, wanting to go out, wanting to have fun, but also to do it in your own way. And to have the ability to do this because you have trustworthy people around you, or new people around you that you don't have all this karmic buildup with. And you're getting that, but it is the perfect storm. It's going to take courage. It's going to take trust. It's going to take leaning in. And it already took so much work with you and your magnetism, especially for my single moms out there who've been doing this thing by themselves. Shout out to y'all. And it's just your time. Like, I hope you guys know what I mean by some of you guys are going to be out of here, because it's like some of you guys are really popular on social media or have been, you know, known in some way, and people are not going to be hearing from you anymore. Like, you got your happy ending, like you're out. All right, that is our collective message. My Etsy is in the description if you need any help with spell work, any private readings, manifestation candles, all of that is there. But that is what I have for us this week, and I'll talk to you soon.